High in the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the peaks touch the sky, lies a land of ancient traditions and spiritual depth. In this remote and mystical region, a child was born in 1935, a time when the world was on the brink of great change. He was just a farmer's son from a small village, living a life that seemed destined to be ordinary. But this boy, Lamo Dondup, was destined for greatness. His life would take a turn that no one could have predicted. At the tender age of 2, he was recognized as the reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama, a title that carried immense spiritual significance. Imagine that, a simple boy chosen to be a spiritual guide for millions. The villagers celebrated, for they knew this was a momentous occasion. This is where our story begins, in the serene and sacred monasteries high in the mountains, where the air is filled with the sound of prayer flags fluttering in the wind. The Dalai Lama is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, a beacon of wisdom and compassion in a world often fraught with turmoil. Tibetans believe he is the reincarnation of Avalokiteshvara, the Buddha of compassion, who embodies the very essence of mercy and kindness. Imagine the weight of such a title placed upon young shoulders. The responsibility was immense, yet he carried it with grace and humility. But destiny has a way of unfolding, often in ways we cannot foresee. The journey of the Dalai Lama was just beginning, a journey that would take him across the world and into the hearts of millions. As he grew, the Dalai Lama became not just a spiritual leader but a symbol of peace and resilience. He met with world leaders, spreading messages of nonviolence and compassion. He visited schools and hospitals, always with a smile, always with a kind word. His presence brought hope and inspiration to many. Despite the challenges, including exile from his homeland, the Dalai Lama remained steadfast. His spirit unbroken, he continued to advocate for the rights and freedoms of his people. Through meditation and teaching, he shared the timeless wisdom of Tibetan Buddhism, reminding us all of the power of inner peace. His efforts were recognized globally, earning him numerous awards, including the Nobel Peace Prize. Yet he remained humble, always attributing his success to the teachings of the Buddha. The story of the Dalai Lama is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of faith. It is a story that continues to inspire and uplift, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, we can find our true path. And so, high in the Himalayas, where the journey began, the legacy of the Dalai Lama lives on, a beacon of hope and compassion for generations to come. Imagine being whisked away to a palace as a young boy. Picture the awe and wonder in your eyes as you step into a world so different from the one you knew. This was the beginning of an extraordinary journey for a young boy named Lamo. Lamo's life took a dramatic turn when he was identified as the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. He began his monastic education at the tender age of 6, a path that would shape his destiny and the future of Tibet. His days were filled with a strict routine of study and spiritual practice. He delved into ancient scriptures, absorbing the wisdom of generations past. He engaged in rigorous debates on philosophy, sharpening his mind and understanding of the world. Meditation became a cornerstone of his daily life, a practice that would bring him inner peace and clarity. All this while preparing for his monumental role as the Dalai Lama. The weight of this responsibility was immense, but Lamo embraced it with grace and determination. At the age of 15, in a grand and solemn ceremony, he was formally recognized as the 14th Dalai Lama. The world now knew him as Tenzin Gyatso, a name that would become synonymous with peace and compassion. Taking the name Tenzin Gyatso marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life. He took vows that would guide his actions and decisions, committing himself to the service of his people and the preservation of Tibetan culture and spirituality. His life, once ordinary, became extraordinary. From a young boy in a small village to the revered leader of Tibet, his journey was nothing short of remarkable. He faced numerous challenges and adversities, but his unwavering spirit and dedication to his people never faltered. As the political and spiritual leader of Tibet, he became a beacon of hope and resilience. He addressed his people with wisdom and compassion, navigating the complex political landscape with a steady hand. His leadership extended beyond the borders of Tibet, inspiring millions around the world with his message of peace, nonviolence, and universal responsibility. The year 1950, China invaded Tibet. Imagine the pressure on a 25-year-old leader facing a powerful force. The Dalai Lama tried to find a peaceful solution, but his efforts failed. In 1959, he fled to India to escape capture. This was a turning point. He became a symbol of peace and resistance. He established a Tibetan government in exile and continued to advocate for his people's rights. Imagine a world where kindness is the guiding principle. This is the essence of the Dalai Lama's message: compassion. He emphasizes love, empathy, and understanding, even for one's enemies. He often says, "Be kind whenever possible." It is always possible. His words are simple but powerful, a call to recognize our shared humanity. Section 5. Inner peace in a world of chaos. Life is full of ups and downs, isn't it? The Dalai Lama teaches that inner peace is not about avoiding problems. It's about finding calmness within, regardless of external circumstances. He encourages meditation, mindfulness, and cultivating a positive outlook. He says, "We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves." Wise words for a world searching for meaning. Section 6. Finding happiness, a journey, not a destination. Everyone wants to be happy, right? The Dalai Lama teaches that happiness is not a goal but a journey. It's about finding joy in simple things, appreciating what we have, and cultivating inner peace. He says happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions, a powerful reminder that we have the power to shape our own happiness. Section 7. Anecdotes of wisdom, stories from the Dalai Lama's life. The Dalai Lama, a beacon of peace and compassion, has touched countless lives with his profound wisdom and gentle demeanor. His life is filled with moments that inspire and teach us the essence of true happiness and humility. The Dalai Lama is known for his humor and humility. His infectious laughter and warm smile have a way of putting everyone at ease, making his teachings not just lessons but experiences that resonate deeply with people from all walks of life. Once a journalist asked him, "What's the meaning of life?" This question, profound and complex, was met with a simplicity that only the Dalai Lama could provide. He chuckled and said, "To be happy, of course." This response, though simple, carries a depth of understanding about the human condition. It reflects his belief that happiness is the ultimate goal, achievable through compassion, understanding, and inner peace. This lightheartedness makes his teachings accessible and relatable. Whether he is speaking to a room full of scholars or a group of young monks, his ability to connect through humor and humility breaks down barriers and fosters a sense of unity and shared purpose. He believes in leading by example. His daily actions, from performing traditional rituals to engaging with locals, reflect his teachings. He shows that true leadership is not about grand gestures but about consistent, compassionate actions. He doesn't claim to be perfect and often shares stories of his own struggles. This vulnerability makes his wisdom even more impactful, as it comes from a place of genuine experience and understanding. This honesty makes him even more endearing to people worldwide. His ability to connect on a human level, sharing both his joys and his challenges, creates a bond of trust and admiration. The Dalai Lama's life is a testament to the power of kindness, humility, and the relentless pursuit of happiness. Section 8. A universal message bridging cultures and faiths. The Dalai Lama's message is not limited to Buddhists. He believes in interfaith dialogue and promotes respect for all religions. He emphasizes the commonalities among different faiths: love, compassion, and kindness. His message resonates with people from all walks of life, transcending cultural and religious boundaries. Section 9. The Dalai Lama's impact, a legacy of peace. The Dalai Lama has inspired millions with his message of peace, compassion, and nonviolence. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989 for his unwavering commitment to these values. He continues to travel the world, speaking to audiences about the importance of understanding, tolerance, and dialogue. Section 10. Continuing relevance in the modern world. In today's world, filled with conflict and uncertainty, the Dalai Lama's message is more relevant than ever. He reminds us of the importance of human connection, inner peace, and compassion. His teachings offer a path to navigate the challenges of modern life, encouraging us to be kind, compassionate, and mindful. Section 11. A beacon of hope, inspiration for the future. The Dalai Lama's life is an inspiration to us all. He shows us that even in the face of adversity, we can choose compassion and hope. His message is a beacon of light, guiding us towards a more peaceful and harmonious world. Let us all strive to embody his teachings in our own lives, spreading kindness, understanding, and peace wherever we go.